And we're going to go work on the 56 milk truck while this is smoking. And we're going to do two things. And I'm not very good at multitasking, so let's see how this works. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to cook some beef short ribs. Normally, I've always cooked pork, but we have these beef ribs we need to use up. Oh, never done it before. We're going to smoke them, and I'm just going to copy the recipe of Hey Grill Hey. If you want to know how to do it right, check out her stuff. So she recommends cutting off the fat, looking like this. That way your smoke will absorb in that a little bit better. Zoe and I are weird, and we like the fat. So what I always do is cut the fat. That way the smoke can still kind of get in there, because as this is cooking, it's going to shrink. So we're going to lather it with some mustard just for the seasoning to stick to. And this is seasoning I'm going to end up using. And just my brisket rub. Good stuff. So we'll get that done and go throw it on the smoker. Oh yeah, we got to go turn the smoker on. Dogs are out. Got 3 dogs. They're out running around right now, terrorizing up the neighborhood. They can't leave the neighbor dogs alone. Only one stayed back. She's like, no, I'm not running today. Well, I think today I'm going to start trying to get this where we can cut this and get this hood off. So I'm going to come underneath here, and I'm probably going to have to cut this with a saw right here, or a zip wheel. And then these I can unbolt there and there and there. That should be disconnected, I think, in theory. And we'll come up to the front. And I think there should be somewhere in there should be 2 body mounts for the front clip that sits on. We need to cut them bolts off. Oh crap. I totally forgot I gotta go to the other house and get an extension cord and my saw. Damn it. All my tools are over there. Well, not all my tools. Just the ones I need right now. I guess we can at least get some of this stuff unbolted. You can see this is a pretty crappy cut job. But I figure once the fender's off, or the front end's off, we'll be able to come in here and clean this up and make it look pretty. I'll probably knock the slag off of here. Should be able to knock it off with a hammer. Shouldn't have to grind it. And then we'll put our plate on there and tack weld it on there. And then we're going to tack weld the other part to the actual front clip. If we get everything unbolted, it should tip forward. I don't know, you guys can't really see. Should tip forward. It's either going to do that or it's going to go boom right on the ground. Ain't that sexy? Just need a damn front grill. I'll find one eventually. Alright, I gotta go drag out the welder and the tools, and I may run to the other house real quick and grab my extension cord. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Well, I'm a dum-dum. I went to try to take these loose. They're just spinning. And totally forgot they didn't weld the nuts on back in the day. It's bolt and nut. You can look up here, inner fender. See, those are all not welded, just nuts and bolts. Like crap. I didn't even think about that. And I got the hood welded. I plan on keeping the inner fender. That's what I kind of want to do. So I think what I can do is just take a saw and cut it along this. And then we can take the bolts out later. And then here's my new bracket I built. I kind of rounded it so it should clear everything when it rotates. I did have the hole right here. I decided to switch it up here so we have more movement up front. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Got the welder out now. So what we'll do is I rounded this plate too. You can see, got that all nice and round and pretty. This will slide in there like that. And then I got it notched so it fit in there like this. So now we'll come in here and put a good heavy tack weld here and then here and then here. And we'll do that to the other side too, and then we'll probably come out here and cut this and then start seeing if we can move the front end a little bit and see what else we got to cut. I don't know if I told you this. Never done a tilt front end. This is all new to me. I'm just winging it. So, learn from my mistakes. All right, we got that mustard all over them. Yeah, and also another reason why I don't like to cut off the fat and stuff, because I don't like to waste food. I'll eat it. I don't throw nothing away. Food, vehicles, car parts, I don't throw nothing away. I keep it all. All right. Now we'll get the old season out. And oh yeah, look at that. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. You know, I'm used to ribs being all together. These being sliced like this, I'm not going to get too heavy with the seasoning. So I'll flip it all over, season it, pat the seasoning on there, and let's go get it on the smoker. Sorry I'm so shaky. I don't know why. Alrighty. Let's do some tack welding, guys. I went ahead and turned the temp up a little bit. I may have to turn it up a little higher. Sorry you guys won't be able to see what I'm really doing. I'll swing over here and show you when I tack weld it, but probably ought to crank this temp up all the way. Let's crank it up. Let's crank it up to 8. That's a big old chunk of steel. Plus this frame is 1/4 inch thick. I'm just putting that on the frame. Actually, you know what? This is 1/2 inch. Let's turn it down to 7. Let's tack weld this first. Tack this to the inner fender first. That way I can make sure that block is square and sitting perfect. Alright. Should have a good ground. Need a camera guy. Okay, so I'm just pushing this plate against the frame and the inner fender. Said I want a good heavy tack on this thing. We're going to do it in 3 different spots.
put one more. I'm just kind of moving my pedal around, trying to get a little bit on the fender, my puddle on the fender, and a little bit on the actual plate. All right, I'll bring you guys in closer. I apologize, guys. Show you what I'm doing. Look at that. Oh. Got some pretty good penetration in there. I tacked it there too. What I probably end up doing, it's really hard to see it down here. I'll probably cut me a plate and put up here and weld chunk right there too. But we can do that when this fender's front end's off. We just want it where this is shouldn't move. I don't know if I should put another tack. Yeah, I think those are pretty good. All right, let's go to the front of it and look at it. I apologize, guys, but it is so bright outside. I don't know if you guys can even see. Well, you can see here's my big plate. There's my pin. So we'll push the pin all the way in. I'm thinking I'm going to push the plate all the way up, or my block, push it all the way up against there to level it up with it. And then maybe go ahead and wet tack this now. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I talked myself into it.
All right, we're in the smoke shack. You see it's where we store our bikes. I need to finish this. I got solar panels out here, so I actually have light and electricity. I need to come check. I need to get that temp up to 250. Sweet, I got it up to 250. All right, so every hour I'm going to come in here, and I'm just going to take just a little bit of the juices that drip and just what do you call that? Sprinkle it all over the meat. Try to keep the meat moist. So I'll do that every hour, and then I'll also every hour. I got a little bit of. Why am I so brain dead today? Cherry chips, and what's this? This is hickory. So I got hickory and cherry. So I put more hickory in it, and then I just add a little cherry on top. Nah, that sounded kind of funny. Oh, we got a good fire going there. Sometimes them wood chips like to catch fire. All right, yeah, those look good. Look at those guys. Man, too bad you didn't have smell-o-vision. All right, let's go down to the milk truck and start working. All right. Oh yeah, we're holding it 250. Good. All right. Oh wow, look at those. Don't those look beautiful? Nice. All right, I don't have a mister, so. Oops, sorry, my finger's in the way. I'll just fill that full of juice. Just to give it a little moisture. Keep it from drying out. Ooh. Flames. Sorry, this is hard to do one-handed, guys. All right, that's good enough. Now we can close this. Open up here. Put some more wood chips in here. Ooh, hot tamale. Grab me some hickory. And throw a little bit more cherry. Put the cherry on top. All right. Close that. We're good to go again. All right. We'll see you in one more hour.
All right, I'm about to do the other side. It is beautiful out right now. It's about 60, maybe 63. Still a little chilly, but the sun feels really good. I'm enjoying this. All right, so we got to get that on there. So the other side, whenever I put that plate on, it raised my other plate up probably about a 1/4 inch. So I'll probably end up having to slide a 1/4 inch plate underneath there, like a shim. So all I did is just fill the gap with weld. Because like I said, once we get this off, I can weld everything and adjust it. Anyway, enough talking. Let me get this welded on. All right. My new plate. Look how pretty that is. Crap load of grinding, that's for sure. My damn arm's still sore from grinding. The things you do for junk. But it's the junk I like. For sure. All right. Stick this in there. Okay. I might end up having to do the same thing over here, probably. Well, we'll cross that bridge later. No, my welder gonna reach. Oh, I'm gonna move my welder just a little bit. Time out. All right, here we go. I'm back. Got a little bit more wire. Not wire. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just get this thing welded. I'm just kind of lining this new plate up, following the frame line a little bit. I have no reason why. I'm kind of doing this also so the plate is kind of on one side of the frame and the other plate's on the other side of the frame. So when you close the hood, it should stay the front shouldn't move side to side. Oh shit. That hurt. Why is my ground not working? Come on, ground. Still fire. God dang it. Ah. Why didn't you catch on fire over on the other side? It's probably because I'm popping and I'm doing splattering welds. I don't have very good ground, I guess. Guess I'm about to move my ground. Burnt my knee too. Not from the fire, from the weld. All right. Guess I probably ought to go. Time out again. Let me go hook up the water hose just in case this does try to get out of hand. Safety first.
All right, we got to go up to the smokehouse, which is right over there. We got to go over there because it's time to put some more wood chips in it. All right, see you in a bit. I'm telling you, it's a workout. Back and forth, back and forth. All right, been 3 hours. We're not adding no more smoke. We're going to keep our temp at 250. Now we're going to take our beef short ribs. We're going to wrap them up in aluminum foil nice and tight, throw them back in here until the internal temperature is 205. They're at 171 right now. All right, I'm going to wrap these up. I got to put you guys down.
Oh, you guys probably didn't even see the fire. All right, I got a garden hose over here now. Now I just got to run my fat ass over there, turn the water on if it does get out of hand. I switched my ground back where it was originally. Hopefully we won't have that splatter and shit. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. I can handle that. Actually, this side's fitting better than the other side. The heck? I ain't getting no ground. You guys keep an eye on the fire for me. That sounds much better. I got a better ground. Makes a big difference. Woo, that's hot. No fires yet. Well, that's not a very pretty tack weld. I'm blowing through it. Dang it. I'll make it worse. got to remember this is just a pile of shit, and I don't need to make it perfect. All right, quit fucking with it. I mean, pardon my French. Quit messing with it. Okay. Now we can come over here, weld this dude up. Ah, that didn't scare me. I ain't scared of nothing. Well, this one's sitting a lot better. So hard to see. It's so dang bright outside. I'm trying to keep a little bit of a gap on the frame and the shim I made. No, what is it? The block. So the block that I'm welding to the frame, I'm trying to leave it almost even with here. That way where the frame curves and my block curves, I can weld when this is off, weld a nice good bead all the way down it so it will be part of the frame. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's really hard to see. So dang bright outside. Just kind of eyeballing it. I have no rhyme or reason of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make the block where it's level as much as I can. Like this one's not very level. I didn't do a very good job on that one. Or maybe I did. Looks like it's leaning a little bit. But it is tacked, so we can tweak it just a little. Yeah, I'll call that good. Woo, hot. I'm gonna tack it. Tack it good. One little tack. My pin's still moving freely. Okay. Okay, I got that. Let's see if I can weld in the very back here. Just somehow, just put a little tack in the back. Can't see nothing. A really bad spot. That one was just letting the string go in there and put a blob of weld. I'm just trying to keep it so it doesn't move on me when we get this front end off. I think we're good there. Pin's still sliding in and out. Oh, let me see what time it is. I had to go take my younger daughter to a birthday party earlier, so I gotta watch the time. I gotta go pick her up here in just a bit. Plus, I got the stuff smoking on the smoker. Which we got to go wrap those up in about 15 minutes. All right, let's shut this off. And then I'm gonna shut you guys off for a minute because, like I said, I don't know if I told you, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just winging it. So I need to visualize and put my thinking brain on. All right, see you in a bit. Whoop.
I'm sorry, guys. Should have opened this up so you guys can see what they look like. Duh. Look at that. Don't those look beautiful? Nice. And there's our top ones. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to wrap them up. Now I got to put you guys down. Sorry. All right, I just wrapped them all together. And we'll let her sit. We'll check on her in about an hour. I may come back in 30 minutes and just check. But like I said, we need 205. We're at 171. Oh, we got a ways, so I'd say another hour. Man, it's smelling good. Smell-o-vision, come on in. What you doing, Cujo? You smell that food? You smell that food, boy? I ain't got none right now. It's on the smoker. All right, let's get out of here. What you doing, boy? Cujo. Cujo. Hey, boy, what you doing? You trying to find some food? Huh? Huh? What you doing, boy? There's no food down there yet. All right, came check on the food. We're maintaining 250 still. It has been 2 hours now. We're at 194. I want to try to get to 205. That's what they recommend. Oh, it looks like this is probably going to take another hour. So, altogether, I'm guessing it's going to take us 6 hours to cook this sucker. Which they said it's possible. It's probably because our pieces are so dang thick. Hey Grill Hey, when she was making hers were like real thin. And I think she did the 3 hours and then 1 hour wrapped. So she only had 4 hours wrapped into hers. But looks like we're going to have 6 hours in ours. So let's go back to the milk truck and start playing around.
So I figure what I would do is we got to do some grinding. So we're going to make a bunch of sparks. So I think what we're going to do is just spray water all through here, kind of hose it off on the ground. Be a little harder for it to catch fire. All right, get way underneath the milk truck. I'm gonna get my knees all wet. The wind is kind of starting to pick up a little bit. And I really don't want to have to, I don't want the milk truck to burn up. Or my shop. Safety, safety. All right, that should be good. We'll leave the hose here just in case. I don't know if you guys can see the dogs over there or not. They're all over there at the fence smelling the other dogs. They will not leave the neighbor dogs alone. Mila, what are you doing? Cujo. That's Mila and Cujo. And then the white one's Rosie. Come on, dogs. Leave them neighbor dogs alone. Oh, they're crazy. Let me go grab the grinder and let's do a little cutting. Here we go. I try to get my cheap, lightweight zip wheel grinder, zip wheel. That way I can hold it one hand to try to get a nice straight line. So let's see if we can. All right, salsa time. Stupid Harbor Freight. I accidentally hit this and it locks it in. I'm trying to baby it, not freaking let it go crazy here. Okay. I'll probably have to come back here and fix the shit I'm cutting. You know what? I need to turn this wheel the other way. We haven't turned this wheel, or this wheel hasn't been turned in 50 years. Nah, I'm just kidding. It does turn pretty good though. I don't know if that's going to help me or not. Want to help me or hurt me? Oh, no, I didn't want to cut in that. God dang it. Can't see. Open your eyes. Stupid thing. Wish I can get these wheels off. But I didn't want to dick with it because I'm just changing the front end anyway. Come on, break off already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the zip wheel, see if I can cut it. Just a little piece of metal hanging on. I gotta have power. Power. I gotta go check the short ribs. They should be done. Got it. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Let's see what's in there. Oh, I got a trim right there. So now I need the piece right here. I got to cut. Be a lot easier if somebody didn't already weld the hood closed. You dummy. Power. I need power. This ain't gonna work without power. I gotta hook up old Bluetooth to this thing. Yeah, about ate all the teeth off of this. This was just a cheapo. I gotta go check those ribs real quick. That should be done. I'm getting hungry and aggravated. Come on, guys. What you doing, boy? Milo, you just sunbathing out here? We gotta go check on these ribs. Okay. Gotta get these kids come out here and pick up all these sticks. All right, let's see what we're at. Damn. 192. I thought we were at 198 earlier. We're still maintaining heat. Son of a gun. All right. Well, that's crazy. I may just pull them off. I'm getting hangry. You don't like me when I get hangry. I don't know. I may do a little bit more cutting on the milk truck and then I'll come back. All right. I decided to go ahead and pull it off. It's been over 6 hours. I think that's good enough. Oh yeah. Look at that. See? Nice and soft. It looks good. All right. So I'll cover it back up. Let it rest here for about 30 minutes. And then it's time to eat. This has been resting now for about probably a little hour, about an hour or so. Sucker is still hot. Joshua already pulled there's a big old chunk of meat right there. Joshua already pulled it off, and look how tender that is. Whoop, I'm not a very good camera guy. Moist. Ooh, look at all the juices. That is tender. Got a beautiful bark to it. Oh, look at there, some jerky. See, I don't throw nothing away. That was just a little chunk of meat that was hanging. That's what you got to do. You got to eat it. Good beef jerky. Mm-hmm. Man. Damn, it's still hot. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that. Not bad for the first time. All right. I'm going to quit teasing you guys. I'm going to sit down and eat. We're going to go eat a little bit and then go play with the milk truck a little bit more. All right. See you in a bit. Peace out. Well, I dicked around in the house too long, talking to the wife. Sun is about right there. We're about to lose the sunlight. I came out here, got my long saw blade. I tried to get down in here to cut. Didn't have too much luck. I got in here and I just kept wiggling it. It don't look pretty. I had to jigsaw the piss out of it. But like I said, we can make this all look pretty later. I probably should have unbolted all this first, but you can see how much it sprung out. So what we're going to do, this has still stayed the same. So what we're going to end up having to do is we'll measure from here to the other side what the distance is. And it's more than likely, see how this is caved in here? We're going to have to take this whole hood and bend it. So we may take ratchet straps and try to bring it together. But I'm going to put some supports in here. Like, I'll probably weld a support right here. Like you see on campers, on the fenders. I'll put a rod here and then bolt it here. And then it'll push it out like that. And then we'll put something here like a lip where this will latch right into it. We still got a long ways, but this side is cut and loose. As you can see, you can lift it up a little. So we're getting in there. So I got to do the same thing, cut this side. Oh, I guess you can watch me slice that. I take my time with the zip wheel because I'm trying to make a nice straight line. So when you guys are watching me, I'm constantly cutting and then I stop. I'm cutting and then I'm stopping just to make sure I stay on track. So I'll get this cut before we run out of sunlight. It is right there. Dang you, son. All right. What else were we going to do today? That's about all we can do. So we'll probably go back working on it tomorrow. Oh, we'll at least get this done. I'll wrap this video up. And but yeah, I think it's turning out good, guys. Look at that. That looks pretty sweet. All right, I'm ready. See, this is what happens. You get to talking, and we're racing against the sunlight right now. We're about to lose sunlight. Quit talking and get to cutting. All right, I cut a little bit of the inner fender out with the saw. I just came in here and just went around and cut the bottom out. I got one little section up here, I believe. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I think once I cut this, wherever that mark is, then I should be able to get the saw and cut it the rest of the way. All right. My hood back on to keep the sparks off my head. Going down my shirt. Fire in the hole. You guys can see. Wow. It's getting dark out. That's what I'm trying to cut. From there to here, this is where I cut. You can kind of see I cut along down here with the saw. Cut this. Now I need to connect or cut here to here. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Just butchering it. I can always make it look prettier later. I'm gonna take the cutoff wheel. See if I can do a little bit more cutting. Oh, maybe. I just broke her loose. Oh, it did flare out too. Okay, well that's good then. That means it's not tweaked. So now we just got the front. Yeah, so now we got the front support. Should be just two supports there. This thing should be able to flip up or flip up. Can't talk. Let me see if I can find that. I'll see. I may cut that now. My camera is getting low on battery and memory. Sounds about like me. I'm always low on battery and memory now. Okay, well, let me put you guys on hold for a minute, and I'm going to see how hard this is going to be to cut these other bolts out. Hold tight. All right, I got to clean my mess up. I got crap out everywhere. Sun is gone. But, guys, we got it broke loose. I had to do a little bit more trimming, but let me prop you up over here. So you just kind of watch right here. It's all loose now. We'll check the other side. And kind of watch here. She is ready to flip. Almost. So, did some investigation. So a lot of these usually have for the radiator support. Well, you guys, let me see if I can move that flashlight bigger. So, like the radiator support, usually there's two bolts, like one here and one here. I can't find nothing. The only thing I can find is this right here. This is the only thing I can find, and it appears that these are lock nuts or an actual stud screwed into there. So tomorrow, when I have some daylight, I'm going to take two jam nuts, jam them together real tight, and see if we can get this thing broke loose. If I can get both of these out. If not, then I'll just break out the old plasma cutter and slice her out. But I'm thinking that's all it's holding it now. Is, from what I can tell, it's these two bolts. And this dude's ready to do the flippy dippy. Hell yeah. Alright. As you can see, the sun disappeared again. Damn it. Alright, well, that's all we got for today. I'll come out here hopefully tomorrow if I ain't got nothing going on. And I want to try to get that done. Because if we get that done, guys, guess what? We can test it out and see if she flips. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, keep it cheap and easy. Peace out. Signing off.